So in the last video, Tony got everything rigged up and we went squeaking down through that tiny little hole. It was a long rappel down in there, even longer coming out. But we got down in there, found our way back into the most amazing square set I have ever seen. We walked around through there, got to see so many things. There's track going every which direction. But there's also an ore chute that goes down to the next level. So of course we have to take that, see what we can find down there. As usual, Tony's the first one down. Let's see what we can find. It was interesting.
Oh my goodness, it's a big space. Oh, wow. Just a big space. Wow, it's beautiful. I don't know how it's staying up, but it's beautiful. This is Joanne coming down this ore chute.
Get everything in my lap so I don't drop everything. So where's the ones that are not
Behind you.
nailed?
Here she comes.
Get away from those boards, because I see what you're talking about.
You're perfect as you are.
So it looks like the whole level we were on up there is nothing but square set. And there's what, 10 levels?
I think I can count 8 or 9 that I can see.
Yeah. Plus the ones that we just came out of.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
But this is a separate stope.
That I'm going to drop over the other side so we don't kill ourselves. Oh cow. Look at all of that.
Spin around while you're at that level. And I'll show you what you're looking at.
Holy schmoly. This would have been massive, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see some of it still under us.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof. Come on. Yeah. Thank God I can edit.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
She's like a little fairy coming down, I tell you. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah. I'm so glad I don't have to put this stuff in the actual video.
Absolutely beautiful. I haven't seen behind here. We'll find out in a minute.
And what you can see below us is about 3 more levels of, and I suspect it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 levels.
I think it was on the other side. I think it was 6 to where we are here.
Yeah, and then just this massive stope. A lot of it's been collapsed, but I'm okay. Some of it's still in place doing work.
There's a level going up there, I think.
A drift or something like that, then we're going to be able to get out of here and continue exploring the mine. Just find out where it leads. Pretty massive. Ooh, look at all that. Let's loosen all that part too. So are you going to embarrass me? Is that what you're doing?
No, no, I'm not filming you. I'm not filming you.
This thing will come down because it would hurt. I might break a nail or something. There we go.
Yeah, it's because nobody's been down here to settle everything. It's literally as it landed.
You stop that.
What?
Needs to move. Needs to move. This is trying to catch me.
Oh, the timbers look brand new. I just can't get over it. You got to remember, in Britain, our timber just rots away because our mines are so wet. So, although I've been coming out here for years, I'm still blown away with how fresh and new the timber is. 100-year-old timber, 150-year-old timber looks as good as the day it was cut down. And to me, it's completely mind-blowing.
Right, because back home this would just simply be a pile of mush.
Yeah.
Actually, back home it wouldn't really exist, would it?
Just a memory of where there used to be timber.
Right. Come on. Just gotta rotate, but that's okay. Wanna hand it to me now?
Yeah.
You're such a jerk.
For what?
I wasn't filming.
No, you've just showed me the way to do it. See, now I've seen how you get down. It's easy.
Oh, well, you know, I don't know if this is going to go.
No, the passage is behind us, and it does go.
Yeah, this... Okay. Passage behind us where? Oh, look at that.
Hey, what's that?
What would that have been?
I don't know. Sausage roll.
Oh, okay.
No, is anything
It dies right here?
Yeah, no, I was just going to have a look around before we head down the passage.
Okay.
Can we get around it at all?
No, we'd have to go up one level.
The shovels are the other side of those big rocks dead in front of it.
Uh-huh.
It'd be interesting to see what else is down there.
More shovels. Oh, all this stuff just... It's just where it landed, isn't it? I think ooh, we're running low on battery.
What?
I'm running low on this big battery. Can't be, but it says it is. Do you want me to hand this to you?
Yeah. Are we still on?
Oh, we are.
So I've just hopped up and over one level because there's a few little rocks in the way. And one level up. Woohoo! Can we stand on that? Let's see. I reckon we can't, but we'll try. There's another passage out there. Looks like it's collapsed in, but we'll have a look in a minute. Beautiful little shovel.
And I am, I'm sorry. These are the bottles we found. Well, let me back up. Bottles that Tony found. So pretty cool. That one's got a cork in it. Might have had a screw top at one time. Of course, that looks like an old soda bottle. But there they are, and we're gonna leave them. There's a shovel. Sorry, I'm trying to get my gloves back on. There's a shovel. A lot of them got broken. But if you look at these shovels, they're not kind of like not like ours. If you look closely, you'll see that they actually bent the wood in this shape, in the S shape, in order to strengthen the handle. So they would evidently soak it, bend it, put it in, and rivet it. Of course, the wood always broke right at the end of the shovel. But this is all riveted, so that's pretty cool. So that would be an oldie bowl. Oldie. Found another.
Nothing on it. Oops. Oh, there was a label. Oh, there you go.
Export Lager Beer, Los Angeles Brewing Company. The brewer's own bottle. Los Angeles, Cal. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Any of you guys that know what the time period that would be from, be very interesting. I know we've got bottle collectors and everything else in here, or in the group, so it would be cool if one of you guys would leave us a little information about that. That would be cool. Gonna tie an anchor.
This is more like a hand line than anything else. I think you can almost step on the ladder off the ground. And the ladder's solid.
To me it looked like about 8 or 10 feet, but maybe not. This is hand winch. You can see where on one side it would have had a handle and they would have cranked it up, and down there's where Tony is. It's just a winch down into a small stope. It says it's all pretty well collapsed in and stuff, so we're not going to be able to push through down that way and find anything else. So, yeah, just a lot of areas that we found so far that haven't been touched in a very long time. You know, we start looking for things like footprints and bits of debris or batteries or soda pop cans, stuff like that, and we're not finding any of that back in here. Tony's down there seeing if he can find some stuff, which is what he does. He's very good at noticing things. So anyway, that's where we are. We're going to keep going, and I think before too long we're going to start working our way back. We've pushed most of this area pretty good. I think you know, there's always the opportunity to push it a little bit farther if we can find something, but for right now I think we're there. I think we've pretty well crossed the T's and dotted the I's on this explorer.
And the shovel's up. Never feels right to see them laying on the ground. That's not how they would have been. That's just me. Yes. Looks brand new. Look when I take the dust off. Look how smooth that is. a little look in here. See what we got. Normally when you see debris has been piled up in the entrance, it almost always suggests there's nothing further on. It's a dead end that's just been closed up. See the handle? There's a bottle been smashed. That's nice. That is nice. Sorry, I turned the light off. Ugh, look at all that. That's horrible. It's growing. Some kind of alien growth there. Now, I don't know what the other side, what's the other side, but we'll put that out with the rest of the finds. And now hammer handle. You seeing if there's any other parts of tools in here? Unlikely, it would just be the dead stuff they would have thrown in. You never know. Even more beautiful shovel. We've got a bunch of chisels just sat here ready to go. 3 different. We got chisels as well. We've got a pokey stick, poking in dynamite into the hole. You see rails coming in from 2 directions here. We'll have a closer look as we go out, but the rail was coming this way, but it just ended here. And I wouldn't be surprised. Oh no, I thought there might have been an ore chute here, but no, there was rail coming along here, but it just ends. So it looks like they were going to be driving this way, but for whatever reason decided against it. Got this far and just went nah. So if I've got my bearings correct, that would take us out of the mountain. And this way, 180 degrees round, would take us into the mountain. You can certainly easily see how I didn't fall over. You can, that shows a perfect example of how the square set was made. Beautiful. So let's see if we can find something else interesting, shall we? See the curve and the tracks heading straight out that way. Another set of tracks going out that way. What can we find? Apart from a lot of rocks. There's a mess. Yeah, there's a big rock that's come down, but timber is doing its job. Oh, there you go. Let's see if we can fish that out without making the whole place cave in. There we go. Very nice. I'll put that over with the shovels, I think. So I've just come up, I've brought the camera up, which obviously there you are, just bringing some bags up, and then we've got a couple of ropes to come up, and then it's Joanne's time to come up. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Bags are heavy. Okay, rope coming down. All yours. Whew. It's very dry, very dusty down there, really dusty. It's good fun though. We had a really good explore. Couldn't find a way through to the rest of the mine, everywhere was collapsed, but it was great fun. Do you want me to keep the carabiners up here? Okay. Well, when you're really tired, even the weight of a carabiner makes a lot of difference. Sounds crazy, but yeah. Joanne, tell me when the rope's on the ground. Okay, I'm going to tie it off there. So when you've got a lot of rope coiled up on the ground, you can guarantee when you try and pull it up, it will get snagged on everything it can. So what we tend to do is when we don't plan to be going back down, like on this one, if it does get snagged, we don't want to be going back down and freeing it. We'll take up as much slack as we can, so there's just enough on the floor. And while we've got a nice convenient place to tie off, like here, you tie off. One of mine out. You don't need that. I will then release rope we're not using. I'm now all tangled up in. That is now the rope Joanne is going to climb up on. Basically reduce the system as much as you can. Okay, Joanne, free to come up when you're ready. Okay. And then I'm also tied in for safety. But what it means is I can look down the hole, I can keep an eye on Joanne. If she needs anything, like if she wants a carabiner passed down to her, or maybe a bit more slack on the rope or anything else, even a water bottle, if you get really tired, sometimes you just have to stop where you are. What I can do now is I can lower down a water bottle. It sounds obvious, but yeah, that's a good thing about having someone up top with access to everything. You can do whatever's needed. I believe Joanne is just getting rid of some grit from her shoes, which is very easy to accumulate. I don't know if this was ever a man-way, but there is an ore chute right there. Basically where the camera is sitting is the edge of the ore chute. Comes down from just behind you and would have gone straight down. Whether it's collapsed in or been backfilled, I have a feeling this is collapse that's come through. But we've been very fortunate that there's this little hole we managed to clear, just about big enough to get us through. I mean just about big enough. It is extremely tight, very uncomfortable. Okay. We call this a deviation. So it's not taking much weight. All it's doing is it's holding the rope just away from the rock a little bit, just giving it a bit of a friendlier angle as it goes down. So it actually worked really well. Yeah. Sorry. Let me move out the way. Just keep your head where it is. Let me get out of the way. There is not a lot I can do to help.
No, there's not.
Hey, oh yeah, we go. You got it.
I just want that foot jammer's the best.
Don't pull on that bit of wood too much because you'll put it into your face.
It's like, okay.
Oh, you got the worst through. It's just your croll now, which is catching. So
what is that?
That'll stay behind as you, because that's on your cow's tail, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, get your croll through when you can, because that's what jammed me up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Step up. If you can step up,
Here,
I'll
have to
try and
get this
release.
up from. Yeah, I can step up. You can release.
You released?
Yep.
That's the one.
Here we go. That's what I needed.
Well done. That is by no means easy.
It's a flail. Stand there.
I am standing there.
Good. Grab a rope.
I think you still got to stand here.
I did. You gotta look top. hand me a rope. I want to look like I did something more than just slide today.
Don't put a leg up, man. Whoever gets the leg high is a tougher.
It's the winner. Okay, everybody.
You got your light on.
Oh,
Turn your light off.
turn it off. What an amateur. What an amateur.
Can't work with these people.
So we had an amazing day. How far down?
Oh, 80 foot on the first abseil. Then it was
50,
another
60 on the second.
50, 60 on the second, and a bit of scrambling. It's going to be 150 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found some amazing stopes. You've seen them. Areas that no one's been to, which is always a fun thing to be the first one to put footprints in the dirt. So we had a great time. Tony, of course, did most of the rigging. Let me back up. Tony did all of the rigging. I just went up and down ropes. A lot of work, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for this for how long?
Oh yeah, sort of what, 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
We found this opening, dropped down in it, and then COVID hit, and we haven't been able to get back and really explore it. So we kept a secret, and now we've explored it. It's definitely worth the effort to get down there, although it was tough.
Very dusty.
Very dusty.
And surprisingly cold. Very low temperature down there.
Yeah.
So I managed to trace through a slight airflow, hardly anything at all. Couldn't figure out where it was going. There just wasn't enough air movement to trace it through. But yeah, great fun. Hard work.
Hard work.
Yeah.
The last abseil was tough.
Getting out that hole was hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you put on a couple pounds. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We'll have more videos to come. Hopefully we'll get Tony over here again in the not too distant future, a few months from now. And hey, thank you for watching.
Okay, take care.